Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Sober is Dope. I'm super pumped today. I'm super excited to be with you guys. Today, what I want to talk about is few mental health tips that can help us as we approach fall to winter. And the goal for this is to really combat seasonal affective disorder. So I'm on the East Coast. I'm in New York City, and around September, October, the weather drops. We go back to school. You have that fall weather leading into winter, and there's a lot of depression there. People start to experience sadness, which is seasonal affective disorder, and it really affects their overall mood. And this puts many people on the mental health spectrum. So what I want to do is I want to give you a few tips to practice and to help combat this, but also to improve your overall mental health. All right. So the first thing I want to say is the power of using gratitude. All right. During times like this, it's extremely important to have some form of practice where you could kind of track the things in your life that you're thankful for. This, for some reason, practicing gratitude and being thankful for things in your life, even the smallest things, can put so much in perspective, and this could take you out of a state of depression. It could really help balance things out because you're not ruminating on the negative things, and you're taking your brain out of a negative state and putting it into a positive state of reflection. And this is important. Also, practicing mindfulness, right? So writing things out in a gratitude journal can be considered a form of mindfulness. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 there. But then you could go further by setting an intention and being mindful in that. For example, you could be mindful by saying, today I am going to write a poem, and I'm going to do this for 1 hour, and I'm going to practice staying focused on this one poem. I'm going to be mindful of this, right? Also, another form of mindfulness is, doodling, drawing, writing in the drawing in the coloring book, or, just being task oriented, having one thing at a time that you focus on, and you really be patient and give that one thing your full attention. The purpose of mindfulness is to get the brain out of a state of rumination where it just runs wild. And these rumination station, we call it, causes people to really get distracted, get fatigued, become anxious, and this develops stress because your brain is jumping from one place to another so fast and then you become overwhelmed, right? And you get a form of fatigue, mental fatigue. So you want to watch that. So mindfulness helps with that. Lastly, taking long walks, going out in nature, getting space. Now this is a 2-for-1. I would say try to take your walks within the evening or early afternoon when the sun's the brightest. So you could get your 15 minutes of sunlight, and you could get out, breathe, get some oxygen in your lungs, and really get into an environment where there's space. And you can exercise. Taking walking for about 45 minutes to an hour a day does marvelous things for your mental health, but also your physical health, right? Your lungs, the oxygen to your lungs, your limbs, your body. And then so you're getting a 2-for-1. You're exercising your mind and body at the same time. And the brain really loves to be in nature, natural environment. So what I do is I take a walk in the woods, and this is really exciting because I get to connect with nature while I'm breathing, and while I'm walking, I'm getting my sunlight, which helps with the depression because of the vitamin D3. And on top of that, I could practice mindfulness while I'm walking, paying attention to the trees, paying attention to the insects, paying attention to the rocks on the ground, the environment, how the sun looks through the trees, being mindful of my whole environment while I'm walking, getting sunlight and breathing, and practicing mindfulness. So you see how it all works together. Those are some tips to help you with mental health and to snap you out of the seasonal affective disorder. You're listening to Sober is Dope. I'm Pop Buchanan. I'm the host of the Sober is Dope podcast. Thanks for visiting our channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. Thank you.